show me. The show begins.
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes. Have a sick trip.
Strike a pop!
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Let my name echo in song! Yoo-hoo! Strike a pop!
Have a sick trip. Stay cool. Face your guilt.
Strike a pop! Time to shine! Shower me with the...
Get a little chilly. Stay cool and face your guilt.
Strike a pop!
It's going to get a little chilly. I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun.
Ayaka! Yoimiya! You're already here!
Good morning. Xavier said yesterday afternoon went well.
Yeah, and how about you, Ayaka? What were you up to yesterday?
After we split up, I was originally, so I rode the aqua bus with Yoimiya and visited the opera house on Aranias Island.
Yeah, you wouldn't believe what we saw there! Two mechanical puppets that were dancing together! You've already seen them, right? Yeah, those two! Amazing, aren't they?
We sat and watched for quite a while. It was mesmerizing. Like we could keep watching them forever.
Oh, it was the same for us the first time we saw them, too!
Afterwards, we went swimming at the beach! Well, diving, to be exact. It was the first time I ever breathed underwater! I held Ayaka's hand and we counted down together. 3, 2, 1, and then splash! We were beneath the waves. At first, I didn't dare to open my mouth. But once I couldn't hold my breath, before I knew it, I was breathing like—
I knew that the Traveler could do it, so I had no doubt we could do it too. That helped me. The underwater world in Fontaine truly is beautiful. I love seeing the Romaritime flowers blossoming underwater, like little candles lighting up the streets at night.
Yeah, and there were so many creatures that we've never seen in Inazuma. Like those fish that shimmer like a sword blade. Whoosh! Oh, and those big fish that call when they see people. Ooh.
Oh, you mean Hunter's Rays and Blubber Beasts!
I just love the name Blubber Beast. Just wait till Pops and the others hear about this. They probably won't believe a word I say.
Yoimiya was down there for quite a while. It was dark before we finally rode the aqua bus back to the city. I figured she'd want to sleep in today.
Yeah, even I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get up. I still felt like I was drifting in the waves when I went to sleep last night. But as soon as I woke up today, I remembered that we'd all be shooting a film together, and I was ready to go.
Speaking of the film, where's everybody else?
My brother and as for the others, we're here.
Please excuse my tardiness. I just finished the Special Patrol's 6-mile morning jog.
Wait, 6 miles?
I'm so tired. I heard you all chatting, so I decided to come down. I sure could use some of that endless energy everyone else had.
Good morning, everyone.
Boarding.
Sure. No, you can't go anywhere.
I can get the coffee. It's the perfect job for an assistant.
So much energy. Seriously, what's her secret?
Oh, Yoimiya's always like that. But you sure look exhausted, Farina. It's because you're not used to waking up so early, huh?
Of course not. I spent the whole night reading the novel from cover to cover, marking sections that either need to be omitted or adapted.
Wow, Paimon didn't expect you to be so thorough.
Well, I was the biggest star in all of Fontaine after all. It takes more than just a pretty face to earn a reputation like that. I know how to get serious when the situation calls for it. I went all out when I was acting as an arc.
Here's your coffee, Director Farina.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, it seems everyone has managed to arrive on time.
We've reached an agreement with the restaurant owner. We are free to use the second floor to shoot our film.
Really? That's great!
He is really looking forward to— Well then, Mr.
Okay, First, I'd like to This is our— and this is—
Wow.
First of all, when my investor— I had no idea that I'd find so—
No need to be so cordial, Mr. Xavier.
Your work's made a profound impression on me. I am sure that's—
Yes, the story is.
Anyway, I would like to make a— This is not just my— So, without further ado, you may take it from here, Director Farina.
All right. Listen up, everyone. The first scene takes place when the two young musketeers are living at the Baron's home, still unaware of all that is about to happen to them. We'll need props and lighting to set the scene. Our lead actors can go get their makeup done, and extras, please take this time to go over your positions.
Whoa. Seems Farina's really kicking things into gear as the director.
Is everyone clear? I don't want anyone traipsing around the set like umbrella finches. All right, cameras will start rolling as soon as the set is ready. Let's make a film that'll make some serious waves in Fontaine. Not the kind of waves that drown people. I mean, the good kind of waves.
Seems like she's still a bit traumatized by that. Anyway, let's go see if there's anything we can do to help.
Quiet.
How about here? You got it.
Hey, Yoimiya, do you need a hand?
No, I'm...
Yoimiya, we need lights.
Oh, I've got to get back to work. Chat with you later.
Seems like Yoimiya's really getting into it. But she was right. We do have a super close bond, don't we?
So, this is a real musket?
No, it's just a prop weapon.
Not bad.
Only in books and newspapers, when we're filming.
Which means it'll be... Thank you, Veronique. However, the musket's gears and firing pin also.
Good point.
You seem to know
Yes, I
also prefer...
Yes,
Yes, well,
Oh, sounds like they found it.
though these props differ
good. I look forward...
First and foremost,
Okay,
when aiming the musket,
like this?
not bad.
This is the...
Good. Now turn... This is the end of the road for you.
Huh. Excuse me, Miss Chiori. Director Farina, there's something I wish to discuss with you.
Oh? What is it?
Like this?
Yes, much better.
What do you think?
I do see your point. But are you sure you wish to do this?
I believe it would be most fitting.
Well, if you insist. All right, I understand. Miss Ayaka, Miss Chevres, could the two of you please come over here?
Huh? What's going on? Are we gonna start filming now?
Let's go see.
What is it?
I have a question for you, Miss Chevres. Would you be willing to play the role of a musketeer?
What?
To clarify, I would like to turn over my role to Miss Chevres.
But brother...
Don't worry, Ayaka. I actually view this as a good thing. I was becoming troubled trying to set aside some time to speak to the staff at the Palais Mermonia. I would like to have some conversations about the cultural exchange between our two countries, and I've heard that the bureaucratic process here can get rather complicated. Now, I will be able to focus on my work. Besides, you also know that I'm not really one for public performances.
Are you really sure?
From a director's point of view, I also felt like the relationship between the two musketeers in the original story could be improved. The older brother in the story plays the lead role with his overbearing character, but this causes his character to overshadow that of his sister, and the theme of the two supporting and relying on each other isn't conveyed very well. But if we were to change the siblings to two sisters of a similar age, then that aspect of the story might come through more clearly. Also, I've seen you instructing Ayaka. That cold and dignified personality is exactly what we need for the older musketeer.
Of course, even with all these insights, the decision should still be made by Miss Chevres.
Chevres mentioned that she really likes the story, right? Paimon bets that she'll take the role.
All right, I'll take the role.
Good. It's decided then. I'll get started on making edits to the script. We'll also need to make some immediate adjustments to the lighting, props, and costumes. Oh, I have a feeling that our adaptation will be even better than the original story.
You're doing a great favor for me, Miss Chevreuse. You have my gratitude.
Don't mention it. I like this character, so if anything, I should be the one thanking you.
Well, since my brother is the one who brought up the idea, I suppose there's no need to worry. Let's go, Miss Chevreuse. I look forward to working with you.
Please, just call me Chevreuse.
Seems like you're really going out of your way to solve the problem I was having with your makeup.
Surely you jest, Chiori. I assure you that I was mostly motivated by a desire to spend more time on formal business.
Oh, come on. You really think I'd buy that? According to what I've heard from Ayaka, her brother is someone who can juggle 10 different matters at the same time. I'm sure you have other reasons for backing out.
Perhaps. Ayaka always said she wanted to go out and see more of the world, just like the Traveler. But I feel that she needs not only to see other nations, but also to make some different kinds of friends. I think it would be harder for her to make new connections with me constantly by her side. I would like to give her some space.
Alright, go on. Spoil her some more.
Ayato, it's too bad you're stepping down from the role. Paimon really wanted to see you act as a musketeer.
No need to poke fun at me. I'd wager that you also felt that I wasn't the best candidate for the role.
It's a little hard for Paimon to imagine you saying those lines.
Yes, I've made an appointment to meet some people from the Palais Mermonia. Now, I will have some more time to prepare.
Traveler, get the camera ready. Paimon, get the clapperboard. Actors, to your positions. We're about to start shooting the first scene.
Go on now. And please take good care of Ayaka.
Yep, don't worry.
Thank you. I look forward to seeing the film when it's...
All right, now that we're all here, let me help set the scene for everyone. The first scene takes place when our two main characters are still living at the Baron's estate. They've been ostracized and verbally abused by others in the household, but they still have no idea why. We want to capture how naive and innocent they are, despite their pain. Chevreuse will be playing the role of the older sister, Tulip, and Ayaka will be the younger sister, Iris. Be sure to get close-ups of the main characters at the right moment. Silence on the set! Lights, camera, action!
Let's go!
Tulip, Mother's been out for quite a while now.
Perhaps she went to pick some flowers on the way home. You know how she loves flowers.
Iris, Tulip, I'm home.
Mother! You were out for so long, we were beginning to worry about you.
I'm sorry, but I'm back now, safe and sound. Here, I brought your favorite treat, apple turnovers.
Mother, what are those bruises on your hand?
Huh? What bruises? Oh,
But I didn't...
then By the way, did you have fun? What's the matter, Iris?
Well,
They even took Iris's doll and spat at us.
and they even called us names. He said we were...
Shh. It's all right. Don't worry. Girls, listen to me. It doesn't matter. You both have one. Maybe your time to. Don't let the soil you're in now ruin.
And... not bad. Also...
Oh,
Great.
I felt fine.
You two were great.
Thank you for your...
positions, every... This scene is when our two characters return home, only to just...
Mother, we're back! Mother? What's wrong, Tulip?
Iris, stay away!
Huh? Why? What's... Mother... She's...
There's poison in this cup.
Huh? I could have sworn I've seen this kind of cup before.
Those aristocrats. They didn't even try to cover up their actions. Iris, we need to leave this place.
Leave? But now that Mother is gone, where can we even go?
Anywhere. All I know is that we can't stay in this house.
But are we just going to let them get away with this?
We'll have our revenge, I promise you. Just not right now. Come on, let's go.
No, wait. We can't just leave Mother here like this. At least let me leave this rose with her. That's why we went out in the first place. To buy her this flower.
All right. Goodbye, Mother. We'll avenge you. Someday.
And cut! Beautiful! Great performance!
Oh my, you're so amazing, Ayaka! And were those real tears I saw? How did you do it?
I was surprised too.
Thank you for the kind compliments. Actually, as soon as Director Farina said action, I told myself not to think about anything. I just felt the weight of the moment and became the character. It's quite similar to practicing the art of the sword. You clear your mind and focus only on what's happening in front of you.
Ayaka's performance was amazing. Have I discovered an pipe down?
Huh? Are we done already? But Paimon wants to keep playing with the clapperboard. How do you feel, Traveler? Is your arm sore from holding the camera all day?
Good work, you two.
You too, Shivers. You were quite the actress today.
I've read this novel many times before. I have a good grasp of my character's mindset. Anyway, do you remember my request from yesterday?
Oh, right! We were having so much fun that Paimon nearly forgot! You have a case where the murders seem really similar to the cases in the novel, right? So, how are they similar exactly?
In the story, the main characters grow up to become two musketeers, always using their guns to carry out their revenge. And on each of the victims, they place a rainbow rose as a signal that they've returned. Yes, that's correct. We found rainbow roses just like in the novel. Seems like you're connecting the dots now.
Oh, that does sound pretty concerning. Especially after seeing the script today. Oh, now Paimon can't stop wondering what kind of ulterior motive the murderer might have. What do you think, Traveler?
Good. On behalf of Fontaine, there's no time to...
Huh?
The most valuable... That's how one of my...
So, where are we going right now?
Let's start...
Enjoyed the Bonfire Festival.
Welcome to Le Show's Clockwork Workshop. How can I help you?
Hello. I'd like to know if anyone has purchased some special components lately.
Special components? Sorry, could you be more specific?
I mean the kind of components that aren't typically used for clockwork toys, but for firearms.
Huh? For firearms? No, we don't sell those sort of things here.
Don't misunderstand. I'm not here to cause any trouble.
Well, to be completely honest,
Has anyone ever purchased components here?
we have a lot of customers who buy toys, but you're welcome. It's
unclaimed article should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
hey, Shep.
Hello, Estelle.
Oh, is this another case? I don't think so.
Oh? What?
Because there's no prop.
Then has any...
Well,
I understand.
don't mention it.
Seems like we haven't found any leads to go off yet.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Huh? Are you
You think so?
Huh?
That I grew up... Hello, I'd like to ask some questions.
I don't know anything.
Don't worry, I'm not here to arrest anybody.
You say that now.
It's the truth. Here, take this as my guarantee.
Wait, did Paimon just see what she thinks she saw? Is the captain of the Special Patrol bribing a citizen?
Seems you're different from the other guards. What do you want to know?
Have you heard anything related to muskets in Fleuve Cendre lately? Anything at all?
Muskets, huh? All I know is that about 2 weeks ago, we started hearing some loud noises at night. So loud that it's been waking me up.
Were they gunshots?
Possibly. It's hard to tell around here. Someone's house collapsing, a pipe exploding somewhere, it's all the same. But the noises I'm talking about definitely happened after I fell asleep.
Do you know where the noises were coming from?
I don't remember clearly.
Is it that you don't remember, or that you need to think about it some more?
You tell me.
Then please, think...
She's giving her even more Mora!
The noises came from the end of the Southern Waterway. I came out and had a look for myself and I wasn't sleeping well, but I didn't dare get too close. That's all I know.
All right, I'll take...
Thanks for the pâte de fruits.
No need to be surprised. I grew up here, remember? I know how to get people around here to talk. My apologies, I'm all out of sweets. Though I do have some other tempting snacks in my custody. Fries, fried chicken, and even onion rings. But taking care of junk food is my responsibility. You're better off sticking to your normal, nutritious diet. Now then, let's keep going.
You're most certainly correct, my dear.
What's all this?
Yes, but have a closer... Even though somebody has purposefully tried to clean them up. These are obviously marks from musket bullets. In other words, someone was here trying to improve their shot. They were using the barrels and bottles for target practice.
Could it have been the killer?
Your guess is as good as mine. Although many people at Fleuve Cendre own guns, few hide the fact from others. And anyway, let... It's been a while, Tetro.
Please, just get on with your request.
I want to know if you've heard anybody talking about muskets lately.
Information isn't free, you know.
I've heard that bandits have been extremely active in the countryside recently, and they've been affecting the delivery of goods to Poisson. I can out.
You're still as helpful as ever. One of our men got drunk at dinner about a month ago and lost his gun. 3 days later, it turned up in the corner here.
What's weird about that? He just...
This is Fleuve Cendre, my friend. Anything of value left in the tavern won't ever make it to the next day. But that gun turned out to be an exception. It didn't get any new wear and tear on it, and didn't even appear to have been...
I suspect it came back because the weapon was already known to the guards.
You mean, a criminal was afraid the Marechaussee Phantom would use the shot marks to track them down? Maybe. But if that's the case...
I didn't say anything about a criminal.
In Fleuve Cendre, knowing who was killed is as easy as knowing what clothes you're wearing today. It's the guy living in the East Side, isn't it? I've never liked him.
So, who was the one...
Don't bother. Even if you ask, he wouldn't admit to owning a gun to some strangers. Not to mention the captain...
He's right.
I know you grew up here, Chevreuse. Even though you're on good terms with the Spina, you've still been gone too long. Not many people...
I know.
So take my advice and don't show your face too much around here.
I'll come and go as I please. And I'm afraid I'll be appearing more often due to my work.
All right. Don't say I didn't warn.
Seems like that's all we'll be able to uncover. Yes. Assuming that everything we found is indeed connected to our suspect, then a month ago, our suspect found a gun and took it home to disassemble it. Once he'd figured out its mechanics, he brought it back. In the following weeks, he used some parts to create his own makeshift musket, and took it to the Fleuve Cendre for Then, a few days ago, he found his target and carried out the murder. Once the deed was done, he left a rainbow rose on the body.
That all makes sense to...
The deceased was a resident of Fleuve Cendre. It said that he was a poor, solitary man. Yeah, that's also some... If we are indeed following the novel, and there's a story behind the murder, then this murder should be an act of vengeance. But according to our... He was no saint, but no one's heard of a rival who hated him enough to shoot... What message is the killer trying to convey? And to whom exactly? We've thoroughly investigated that possibility. He claims to have spent the whole day at the Opera House on the day of the murder, and the staff...
Okay, so he has an alibi.
Not only that, he lacks a credible motive as well. He has a family of his own, and both of his parents are still alive. In the story, the mother of the two musketeers was... More importantly, I've also had a chat...
Then... what?
Investigations take time. I didn't expect us to catch the culprit in just a single day. How about this? Let's spend the next few days filming with the crew. We can continue the investigation once we're done with the film. I'm sure that
Wait, but weren't you saying Intel is like small, remote islands in the middle of the sea just a moment ago?
Ah, but the book had more than one reference.
Oh?
As long as you spend enough time sailing through the fog...
schedule is jam-packed for the next couple of days, too. We've got so many different locations and sets to... Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others.
everyone.
What do you mean, looking to wrap? Oh, aren't you the
This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the Baron. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. And now that I've said it, I can even make—
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the—
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you speak like this to your own father?
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughters have turned out to be just as obstinate as their foolish mother. In this world, mora and status is everything. She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and concessions?
Mother never asked a single thing of—
It was you who compared to that deadly poison. The 2 bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like—
And that's exactly why I said you're just as naive as her. So let's see. What is stronger? Get them!
Tulip! There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us, too.
Stop right there!
You've lost.
To think I'd lose to—
We are no children of yours, and will never—
Then you lost your—
We will gain. It's over.
Finally. It's so— So, where will you go now, Tulip?
I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you? Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it—
Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect this scene to go so well. And we got it in a single take. All right, everyone.
Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevra!
Thank you. I didn't expect our parts to wrap so quickly. I wish I could— just a bit longer.
Paimon totally understands. Paimon's not ready to say goodbye to the clapperboard either. Filming has really been a lot of fun. You were great too,
That is indeed my favorite line.
Whoa,
Who doesn't like stories where—
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just a moment.
It's okay, don't worry about us.
Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? I was—
It seemed like—
Anyway, and one last thing.
Thank you for your nevertheless—
Oh,
I believe it's also about time. See you tomorrow,
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next?
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say...
Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far after a full day of filming. So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Affirmative. Have you ever...
Oh, you mean...
She's a good friend of... After I discovered the rain...
And then?
There was nothing remarkable, but according to Emily, the rain...
Huh.
Flowers that are we already knew that they're...
Oh, Paimon gets...
Precisely. It's...
But...
To be clear, I haven't changed... However, that does... Whatever the case.
So, you mean that...
Yes. We're going to pay him a... That should be his house.
There are so many Gardamex stationed around the place. That's pretty unusual, right?
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he won't be harassed or disturbed.
Huh. So there are a lot of flowers in his garden, but Paimon doesn't think we'll be able to pick one without alerting the Gardamex.
Right. Which is exactly why I think there has to be a special connection between him and the killer.
So, should we knock?
Just wait here for now. I'd like to take care of a number of those Gardamex first.
But they're so far away. How are you planning to do that?
Don't forget, Paimon, I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers. All clear. Let's go.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous now that we know he could be the killer. Can we?
I'll go knock on the door and make sure it's safe inside. Once we're sure that we're in the clear, I'll ask him to come with us for a quick round of questioning at the guard's headquarters.
But can't we just...
We still have no evidence that he's the killer, or that he lent the... Still, it would be appreciated if you could pick a rainbow rose from his garden for me while I'm talking to him. It'll help them...
Sure, no problem. Just...
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste.
Who could it be at this hour?
Oh, it's you, Officer Shavras.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste? We would...
Oh, is it
I cannot confirm or deny that at...
So it is then.
Listen, I need you...
Miss Shavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble, you mean...
I will confess.
Huh?
He just admitted he's guilty!
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say right now will be used as evidence for the...
Yes.
I must say, I hate this feeling.
Oh? Is it because I confessed? Or because you've been proven wrong?
Both, I suppose.
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my... I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done so, I'd have been taken away to the headquarters a long time, but that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child. I was referring to my birth...
That was never recorded in the orphanage's record.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching his mother die.
So, your novel...
No, of course not. But I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man who...
But the man you killed didn't have a Mora to his name.
He was a hired assassin. An irredeemable beast who sank his...
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against your father.
I never thought I'd hear that kind of...
I'm simply skeptical about your motives.
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of everything and don't want to shoulder this. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns out...
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge, just like that?
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful for me. I've accepted that I will never be able to avenge my mother alone.
And so what? The characters in your book never gave up.
Now, Officer Shavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I? Are you trying to convince me to commit another crime?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the veracity of all of your claims?
Well, I'd like to speak with you privately.
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the guard's headquarters?
No, it has to be here. I must ensure...
Fine.
When I said won't be overheard, I meant by anyone. I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Thanks.
Please stay safe, Shavras.
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what you're... So that's how it's all...
So...
Do you want me to go public with this?
No, of course not. At least, not right now.
Then why did you bother telling me?
You've read my work. What... Even if you were to go public with all of this, right now, he'd simply deny everything. It's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could be used as evidence has long faded away. Even if there might have been a solitary island of truth once upon a time, justice will never find him.
Not if you don't try.
I know that as the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol, you will always stand on the side of justice. But do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for—
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Your portrayal of the Musketeer was to pull the trigger of justice against—
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Chavras. I know that would be no. What I—
Oh, Chevra sure is. Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her? Oh, still. Do you have any idea who—
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He wasn't lying about the musket. It was indeed—
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name of the rich guy?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. There are still— I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days, so apologies if you don't see me on set.
All right, Paimon understands if you can't tell us everything.
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
We haven't seen Chevra since that— Well, guess there's no point in worrying about it now. Let's go join up with the others.
Good morning! Hayaka and I were just talking about you.
Is Chevra still not joining us today?
Probably not. We haven't seen her either.
Huh? That's such a pity. She even said that
We were also planning on having a victory feast once we're all finished filming.
only
But to be honest, I'm even...
Oh yeah, I heard about that. We didn't know about this case at all when we joined the film. Is it...
From a pure publicity standpoint, this will draw a lot more attention to our film.
To be fair,
It's not my fault that I'm super popular. What was that saying again? My popularity has
sunk.
spread.
Excuse me, everyone.
Xavier! Feels like it's...
I've been talking non-stop with the film associate.
Oh, seems like...
Yeah. Oh, and before we begin the original investor of our film, Mr. Morris.
Yes, glad to make your acquaintance.
Oh, well.
Don't worry, Mr. Moore. The good news...
Is that...
All right, now that we've gotten... we'll mostly be filming typical... Oh, and there'll be a cameo for Mr.
That's right.
Excellent!
Yep, we'll be ready.
Remember, all we need are some wide zoom shots of the street. Ready? Lights! Camera! Action! Okay, now move the camera slow. Try to focus on that What's wrong? Just adjust the focal length a bit. Something the matter? Huh? But wasn't it working fine for all... Veronique, can we try
No problem. How about this one?
All right, let's give it another try. Lights! Don't tell me. Veronique, do we have any other... What? Then go find a workshop to get them repaired right away!
On it.
Greetings, everyone. My apologies for the delay.
It seems like there are some issues.
I see.
Well, let's not just stay...
The people at the workshop told...
Well, no... Quiet on set! Place it...
By the way, have you heard about that recent murder case?
Yes,
I heard that the chief...
Oh?
Director, we have a problem.
Oh, we're in...
No, Director, our film.
Oh, wait, what?
Mr. Bono.
I'm coming too. No, Yoimiya, you... Oh, okay, listen up. Unbelievable. How...
We're back.
How did it go?
We found it.
Okay, we...
Yeah, what?
I would like to officially announce that our entry to the festival, The Two Musketeers, has now concluded filming!
Paimon is spent. It's so late already.
Even though the filming process proved to be extremely challenging, everyone provided valuable and unique contributions to the final product. Thank you all for your dedication and support.
And just like Director Farina, I would also like to extend my most heartfelt thanks to all of you. Really, you've all helped me so much.
All right, let's save the awards speech for later, and hopefully also get some rehearsals in before the real thing. Anyway, now it's time to party! Let's all make our way to the beach and have a celebration feast so loud and fun that even the blubber beast will want in.
Party! Paimon wants to party!
I once considered keeping some pets in my office, but soon gave up on the idea. It's just not right to keep small animals where they won't be able to see the sun. If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs. Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herb. Whoa! Hey, Ayato! How's your work been going?
Everything went rather smoothly. Thank you for your concern.
Ayato told me that we've already confirmed the dates for some Inazuma Fontaine cultural exchange events. So the next time we visit, we'll be doing so in our capacities as the representatives of the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, that's great! Then maybe Paimon will be able to find Fontaine detective novels in Inazuma from now on! Oh, wait. Wouldn't Yaimiko get upset if that happens? That would be stealing some of her business.
The cultural exchange won't only feature literate.
What?
When the time comes,
My darling clapper loader and camera op.
Paimon thinks you worked even harder than us. Honestly, Paimon was getting up. Worst of all.
Hey, if anything. Anyway, what's most important is that we've wrapped the film. Hey!
Wait, now that you mention.
Come on!
But just imagine!
Hey, you two.
Are you not really?
Yes.
Are you still
That, and...
but why today of all days?
No.
How are you doing, Mr. Morris? Yeah.
Well, you...
Judging by how much fun everyone's is there...
Oh, well,
Oh, no!
what is it?
I prepared a whole...
Fireworks, she's...
Could you help me carry them over, Mr...
Me?
Pretty please, Mr. Morris.
But...
It's okay, just come... The warehouse is right over here. I moved the fireworks there in advance, so it shouldn't be too much work bringing them back.
It's still a ways away from the party.
Sorry about that, Mr. Morris. It's probably because... It's dark in here. Wait here, Mr. Morris. I think the light switch should be somewhere over here.
Well, why did I have to get roped into this? What was that? Who's there? Get me out! Get me out of here!
Did you really think you'd get away, Morris?
You've got the wrong guy. It wasn't me. I'm not the killer.
You know, Eliza died a far more heroic death than this. She fought your assassin to the end, to save the children she had hidden beneath the floorboards. That is Eliza's pendant. The one with a photo of you two inside. The one you gave her. Ring any bells?
It's a fake! It has to be! There's no way!
No way your assassin didn't destroy it, you mean? Did you ever love her, Morris? Or was killing her always the plan?
No, please. Listen to me. I told Eliza to keep us a secret. I paid her plenty for her silence. I never thought she'd keep the child. Everything was gonna come out, and I had no choice. She forced my hand. No! I'm begging you. I have money. Just name your price, please.
You can keep your Mora, and you can go to hell. I'm Captain Shovraz of the Special Patrol. Morris, you're under arrest for Eliza's murder.
Huh?
Hmm? You're under arrest too, prop manager Veronique. Or perhaps I should call you the Second Musketeer.
Wait, what's going on? This wasn't in the script.
Drop the gun, Veronique.
Why? Why would you keep me from exacting revenge?
Drop your weapon. This is my final warning.
What is going on?
Do I have to spell it out for you, Morris? Everything that took place just now was... But this last part is all improv, of course.
Shivers, you told us you wanted us to help you stage a play. You never said anything.
It's because even I had no way to confirm my theory until now. Thank you for your performance, Yoimiya. Could I trouble you to go and bring in the other Special Patrol members? They should be on standby just outside. Oh, and please tell the other cast members... So what do you think, Morris? Care to talk about what happened 20 years... My patience is limited, you know. Don't force me with the recording we made. You have no chance of winning.
All right. I'll talk. I hired an assassin to murder her. She once worked as a maid on my family. We kept our relationship a secret and carried out an affair for some time, but if my parents ever found out, they would have stripped me of my inheritance. I also didn't expect Elisa to insist on bringing the pregnancy to term. She even asked me to leave my...
She believed that you were truly in love with her.
I didn't have a choice. I gave her a large sum of mora, told her to leave the family and to get rid of the baby.
Huh?
Even if she had the children against your will, you could have just ignored the letter entirely. Why kill her?
I had just gotten engaged to be married to an heiress from a...
Do you know how it feels to watch your mother be killed right in front of you? My brother and I were hardly even school age yet. We were hidden beneath the floorboards, grasping each other's hands like a lifeline. All we could do was to watch Mother try to fight back, and then collapse to the floor. Even after the assassin left, we were still too terrified to leave our hiding spot. We thought that he might come back. It was only until the next evening when we finally climbed out and gathered around our mother. But she had already become cold and stiff to the touch.
You made up your mind right then and there to bring this case to...
Not only that, we resolved to get our revenge.
And that's why you became the Musketeers.
No, that's why I became a Musketeer. The man from before...
I once told these two that he didn't look like a killer. I think what really tipped me off was... How could I... Huh? He confessed faster than any criminal I've ever met. But he didn't say a single word about you. But after the questioning ended, I disassembled the musket we dug up from his... He had no idea where to even start. He's never touched a gun in his life. Based on that, I determined that he was not acting alone. He only surrendered himself to draw our attention and create a moment of opportunity. And as expected, the second Musketeer followed us without hesitation once she saw Morris get separated from the rest of the cast. Besides, why else would he call the novel The Two Musketeers?
But how did you know it was Veronique?
I figured it out the moment Baptiste told me his father's name. That so-called financial crisis was all just a ruse. He just wanted to sign up as the investor and then leave the film without any source of funding. After all, he has a vested interest in minimizing the reach of this story. It's really just the same thing as what he did to
human scum.
But then Xavier pulled out all the stops and got the film made against all odds. Morris couldn't have that. With the killer in custody, he figured it was safe to act.
Wait, so So you were behind all those mishaps today?
As for the identity of the second musketeer, I assumed they'd probably stay close to Morris and look for an opening. And if they already knew that Morris was the film's... Furthermore, being the... With that hypothesis in mind...
My brother. He
As in, he trusted me to perform the...
He trusted you to stand on the side of just...
I am.
I thought you could do it as well. You know what he has done. Are you telling me that you'd rather see him spend the rest of his life living like a king in the fortress of Meripede? I will never be able...
I won't lie, Veronique. I did hesitate when your brother I wondered. I agonized over whether I should...
So why don't you?
Because that should never be how justice is carried out in this world. Perhaps, to you, justice... But everyone has their own understanding of justice. If everyone were to pursue their own definition of it, there would be no more order in this world. Today, you'll kill Morris. And tomorrow, his children may come for you. The world cannot render judgments based on a desire for revenge. That will only lead to a cycle of revenge. Fontaine is founded on a set of laws and a but with all that said, I will promise you this. Morris will not lead a cushy life in the fortress.
Chevreuse, the rest of the special patrol is here.
Thank you so much, Yoimiya. Letelier, Terena.
I still can't agree with your reasoning.
I know.
Justice has not been delivered.
Chevreuse.
Let's go. We should give an explanation to the crew. Thank you for your concern. I'm just thinking about the things in life that have driven people to take justice into their own head.
Who would have thought Morris would turn out to be... I'm at a loss of words. How could he have done...
I'm just glad that you're all safe and sound. Who knew that such a labyrinth of cases would be behind this story?
Well, what should we do now? We have a finished film, of course, but should we still go ahead with the premiere?
What do you mean? Shouldn't you be even more motivated to spread the word now that you've learned the truth?
Chiori is right. I'd also like more people to see this story for themselves.
But the real ending of the story seems to have deviated somewhat from the one in the script.
The call is yours. We still have time to reshoot an ending if that's what you'd like.
No, it's fine as is. I like what we have. Romanticism is what gives works of art their appeal. Fiction is able to explore means of restitution that could never work in real life. Just like the real world, the world of stories also has its own set of rules and justice.
Sounds good to me. I support your...
What about Veronique? Will she be...
She will soon face her judgment alongside her brother and Morris. If I had to guess, they'll probably...
Oh, you mean that?
Exactly.
Ahem. Let's get back to the feast and enjoy each other's company. We'll be starting the post-production process. You should join us, Chevreuse. You missed the first few hours of the party, didn't you?
All right. Count me in.
Then I'll wait for you over there. There's still some good news that I'd like to share with Chevreuse.
Traveler, Paimon, could you wait for me by the... Thank you very much. Sorry for the wait. No, I don't have anything new to share. I just felt that since you were my investigation partners, Traveler, how would you... Is that so? Well, thanks for sharing. When I was young, he told me that swimming...
Oh? Why's that?
Because the moment you give up, one winter, I cried. And
That sounds...
when he saw that I wouldn't... The bone-chilling... I waited for my father to save me, but I used all of... I've never felt afraid about...
That way of teaching...
Yeah, I don't think that would... It's just that... Working now as I am in the pursuit of justice.
Chevra...
But the worse I feel, the more I know to... Anyway, how about a race? Oh, that felt good.
You were so fast in the water, Chevras. So, about the special...
Partly, but I'd say I was...
Oh, so it's due to your love of stories.
Of course, it was only after I Come on, let's walk a bit. To be honest, I do sometimes question whether the decisions I make are the right ones. But I know that no matter what, I must keep swimming. Because the only thing I've got my eyes on is the shore in the distance. Thank you for coming on this walk with me. I feel a lot...
Huh. We're nearly back at Baptiste's house.
Huh. You're...
He
Huh? Wait. The rainbow roses in the garden. Even though it's not on behalf of the Special Patrol this time. It's a Thank you for looking out for...
A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law.
We have put in much work of late, and to much avail. Slowly but